Hello and welcome to the Sports Pitch Podcast, the Round 8 NRL preview. How are you, Molly?
Good, mate. A bit tired,
Yeah.
as you could tell
Yeah.
from before. Hopefully you bring the energy, but I'm all right. How
No,
are
you
you?
know what? Every time I'm good. But you know what? When I'm tired and we start this and you get into your feels and shit, it just comes back.
You forget about it, eh?
Yeah, it comes back.
Start rambling on.
Yeah, it's good. But again, we are joined. Oh, we are without Billy, I should say, not
I'm
joined.
not joined with Billy.
Billy's not here because of work.
Yes.
All right, I think you got to find a new job, son. Okay.
Do something about your job, mate.
All right, this is what makes the bread, brother. Right here. Come on, man.
If he did make the bread, he wouldn't be at work.
The people miss you, Bill. Come on, man. Sorry. Choked on my spit just then.
Did you? Do you need to learn how to swallow from all over again?
Anyway, so crazy day in rugby league. Crazy week so far.
It has been.
Like, nothing to do with the footy games going on. We start off with pretty sad news. Terry Hill passing away. Manly, great. Played for the Tigers as well. A few more teams there, but he's someone we both grew up with watching on the footy show, doing skits and things like that. So it's
He
pretty
wasn't
sad.
even that old.
He wasn't old at all. He was what, 52?
50, yeah, 50-something.
Yeah, 52. So it's pretty sad, especially when, you know, it's the game we love, right? Someone passes away that, you know, he seemed like a pretty down-to-earth bloke because just seeing him on the footy show, he used to take the piss out of himself. And
Especially when you grow up watching him, you feel like, far out, he's gone.
yeah, and then you look at everyone else as well, like they're all aging, all the like blokes we grew up watching.
I was talking to someone at work, and he was trying to name me more than 5 rugby league players from before. So he hasn't watched it since 2014
Yeah.
or 13. He can't. He's named, I think, 4 players that he knows.
Now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how far. Like, that's it. Those days are gone.
Yeah.
It's a whole new generation.
It's crazy, yeah. But like, you know, thoughts go out to his friends and family, of course, and
Condolences.
Yeah, condolences. All right, now let's move on. More rugby league issues. All right, this is the hard hitting stuff. So we're here to cover.
The confronting.
No bias here. We speak our mind.
Literally,
right?
Since day one, we've spoken our mind.
Since day one, that's what I'm sure you guys love more than anything. Is that we are a channel that, you know, a lot of other channels might beat around the bush. No, we're being straight up. So let's get on to one of the dumbest humans, honestly, ever.
Who's that?
Braden Trindle.
How much raps did we give him in the last video?
We fucking jinxed him.
You give him all these raps and he goes and does something stupid like that in his career best form.
The career best form, we said the Sharks are sitting first because of how much Trindle has helped
Nico
Hines.
Yeah.
And then he goes and does that. So they random breath test found him under the influence of alcohol.
Yeah.
Right? First of all, what the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing?
Literally, that is a whole career. Rugby league players, whether they see it or not, like we have careers, me, you, we work, and we don't think much of our careers, right? But these blokes have something special. They've got like influence over children. They've got it's not that hard. They play something they love for a job. Why would you risk it, or like something like that? Something so stupid.
I don't know, bro. It's like it's not what you knew you were gonna go out and drink.
Yeah.
Right?
Organise an Uber at
You knew you were going to go out and do the other thing that we haven't got to as well, right? Just Uber it.
Literally.
You shit money. There's money coming out of your ears.
Their minimum wage is more than what both of us make a year.
100%. Like, way more.
Literally. Pay for an Uber. It's going to cost you $20 to get home.
Fuck me dead. Anyway, and then so the alcohol test came back positive, and then they tested him for cocaine.
Has that come back yet?
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
He was on cocaine. Oh. What the fuck is wrong with not just Trindle but rugby league players, bro? It's always like it was pretty smooth this year.
It was
right.
Like
there wasn't
the off season was so good.
Yes, and then this bloke comes out, decides to do this
during the season.
We get it. You had a good game. You wanted to go fucking have a few lines. Understandable.
Don't drive. If you don't drive, you don't get caught on anything. We're not condoning doing
of course
cocaine or whatever. But if you were to do that, why would you risk your like getting caught 10 times more by driving?
Fucking idiot. Absolute fucking idiot.
Literally.
Right? Whatever he cops, he fucking deserves. Because first of all, driving under the influence, you're putting not only yourself at danger, but every other fucking person on the road. Fucking idiot again. Right? And then he's on cocaine. What the fuck?
I don't know what goes through their minds, but you know, you and I and Bill have done security for how long?
Long time.
It seems to be a big thing in the footy culture.
No. Rugby league culture is alcohol, cocaine, gambling.
Literally.
And we've seen it
We've
firsthand.
literally seen it firsthand. Doing security for so many years, or music festivals, whatever the
Concerts, everything.
wherever we're working, we've seen so many rugby league players. We're not going to name names, obviously.
Yeah, of course not.
But that's the type of environment they're in, and it jeopardizes everything they work for.
Well, not Roger Tuivasa-Sheck, Tai Tuivasa speaks about rugby league culture and how it drove him away from the game.
Yeah, because it's
Gambling, alcohol, cocaine. Yeah. Anyway, they've got to fucking pull their fingers out straight up.
But you know what? Whatever happens to him is going to happen to him. But I feel like they're that sheltered rugby league players these days that not much is going to happen to him.
He's gonna cop it.
You reckon?
Yeah, he's gonna cop it. This is different to testing positive to a drug test mid-season.
Yeah.
He's out in public and he got caught driving under the influence.
Yeah, this issue has the police involved. So
that's what it is. So it's whatever he cops he deserves. But is his career ruining? You reckon?
I think this 100% kills his career.
Yeah.
Right now, he's given the perfect opportunity. He's come into first grade. He's playing consistent first grade against a player like Nico Hines. And he's thrown that all away. He's not going to be back for a couple of years if he ever even comes back.
Yeah.
I feel like it's very career damaging.
No, they did say illicit substance. I just put 2 and 2 together. I'm guessing it's cocaine.
No, they said there was a post that said cocaine.
Yeah, okay, there you go. Yeah. So, yeah, Trindle, again, you're a fucking idiot. Move on. Okay, Hetherington. We spoke about this last episode as well. And we said, fuck, you shouldn't cop a week.
No, you shouldn't cop a week.
Copped a week.
He copped exactly that. And every fighter is copping 2 weeks.
Yeah, if he's found, guilty at the judiciary, they're not fighting it.
No, you wouldn't.
They've taken it. It's just a week. But honestly, that's soft.
What is it, bro?
It's soft.
Before, they could throw haymakers on the field. This bloke just touched him in a tunnel and he's gone for a week. Even if you throw punches on the field these days, you get sin bin for 10 minutes. You don't even get suspended.
It was a joke. Even Marnie said when I walked up to him, he was grinning from ear to ear. Literally. Now, he's a psychopath.
Hetherington, he looks like a psychopath.
And you don't know what he's thinking, but...
It definitely fold money, but I don't think that was his intent. I think he was just like mucking around.
Yeah, it was a muck around. It looked like a muck around.
Yeah. Even though he turned a bit like he had some...
Yeah, in his
grimace in his eyes.
He's a weirdo. When he played at the Dogs, I loved him.
Even for Newcastle was playing well, but...
Yeah, he's playing good. He does his job.
You don't cop a week for that. It's getting
ridiculous. I don't think that deserved a week,
if it was someone that had like proper stature in the game, he's not getting suspended for that, I guarantee you.
Agreed. If it was Latrell.
100% Latrell.
I don't think
Latrell's one of them. Yeah.
I don't think he'd cop anything. All right, let's talk about Latrell, South Sydney. Okay, our favorite topic here. All right,
we love
it broke that leaks are coming out of South Sydney. Okay, but it's where the leaks are coming from that's the biggest issue. Right. So apparently after the Doggies game, the win against the Bulldogs game, they sit down to write like a best and fairest award or something, or like the toughest.
Yeah, out
moment,
there for him,
whatever it is. Yeah. The coach writes it up on the board and they know who it is. Right? So that for that game, Dimitri wrote Latrell Mitchell and Isaiah Tass for their tackle on Adokar in the corner. Yeah. That ruled Adokar out for the game.
Yeah, literally knocked him out
because of the HIA, right? And then what's his name? Latrell Mitchell was put on report for it.
Yeah.
Now. Alex Johnson's put his hand up and said, why are we putting Latrell's name up there if it was foul play?
100%, I agree.
Yeah, like why we're doing that, I don't understand, right? So it's that whole story is crazy, like to see the disunity in the dressing room, but this happened in a team meeting where there's not a lot of outside noise or outside personnel in that room.
It shouldn't be anyway.
How did that leak?
There has to be there's a lot of things that have been leaking from Souths lately. Yeah. And you just wonder where.
But that's crazy because it's a players' meeting.
Yeah, literally. That's like if someone wasn't in there, you'd never know about it.
Yeah.
If that leak wasn't in there, you'd never know about this story.
Yeah, so someone in there, and is it a player? That's what people are going.
Oh, damn. I don't know. Yeah, it could be.
You don't know, but it's honestly South Sydney. Even with the bye last week, this still broke, and it's like, damn.
Is it a player or is it Ben Hornby trying to take Dimitri's spot?
Hey,
he's leaking all this
He's
stuff.
leaking it out. I don't know. But yeah, South Sydney, they do play this week.
They can't catch a break.
They can't. But, in rugby league and in sport in general, when it rains, it pours.
100%.
Okay, we know this as Doggies and Dragons fans. All right?
We've been through the ringer.
Yeah. And then we end off, just before we get into the games, breaking news from Manly. Schuster paid $1 million to break his contract. It was put in his contract that any time within the next 4 years, if they feel as if they want to break the contract, all they have to do is pay him the $1 million.
Yeah.
not the, what was it, 1.6, 3.2 that it's supposed to be.
Okay.
That's
It
what he was going to
3
get
years,
over
yeah?
4 years.
4 years.
1 million to break the contract. So Schuster, they've mainly have paid Schuster that 1 million. They've broken the contract and ended possibly the worst deal in NRL history.
I can't remember one that's worse. Literally can't.
Honest to God, we were here last year when the news broke and we spoke about it and we said, what the fuck are Manly doing?
Paying him overs and overs for someone that he was playing great in
Yeah.
the second row. All right.
They
And then
moved him to 5'8".
You moved him to 5'8". He flunked, and that's when you gave him the deal.
Yeah, when he was playing poorly. And it was literally like they were bidding against themselves.
Yeah, literally.
They sat there and they're like, 600.
700.
No, but what it was him and his management just stayed quiet. 650, 700, 750. Hey!
Yeah,
Done.
and
Okay,
he
sweet.
smiled. That's it. It's done. Over.
I'll sign it. Who's bidding against?
What does he have to lose? He's been playing reserve grade, getting paid $800,000 a season,
And now he just made $1 million.
literally doing nothing.
No, absolutely
I
not.
don't know if he'll get picked up by someone else. He'll probably have to go to Super League, but he made $1 million.
No. Schuster has the potential to be picked up by another team. They just you need to get his fitness right.
Would you take him?
I'd take him for peanuts. I'd take him for minimum 100%. I think any team should.
I don't know.
Because his potential is unbelievable.
See, well, I thought the Dragons would pick him up, right?
Yeah.
Because we need players. But then you think Shane Flanagan pulled out of that race very, very early on before
very
they
early.
even released him.
Yeah.
And he was at Manly, so you think that he's seen something there that he does not like.
Possibly. But I do think for bottom dollar, a year contract,
Oh, it doesn't hurt.
I don't think will hurt anyone.
Sign him for 200K, 300K.
Yeah, bottom, literally, whatever the minimum is,
Yeah.
give it to him. I'm sure he'll take it.
Even if he plays in the reserve grade, he's handy.
Yeah, he's there, but he's got potential. If you under a good coach, I think they can get the best out of him.
In the second row.
Yeah, in the second row, don't play him 5'8".
No,
He's even when he was at his leanest, he wasn't. He was way too big for a 5'8".
100%.
Way too big. He couldn't keep up with it.
There's only so much you can shed, like weight
Yeah.
and whatever. He's not going to
100%.
go down to that body type that's meant for a
But
5'8".
2 seasons ago, he played second row and absolutely killed it.
He was a ball playing second rower.
He killed it
It
for
was
him.
fucking amazing.
Like, for example, on Supercoach, if you didn't have Schuster, you were falling behind.
Yeah, 100%.
That's how good he was.
He was scoring big points. He was scoring tries. He was setting up tries
Setting
in the
up,
second row.
yeah.
Doesn't make him a 5'8".
No, 100%. I completely agree. But, yeah, so that's the news on Schuster. Whoever he goes to, I think they're getting a bargain,
Yeah.
okay, because he's a player with a lot of potential. And
Congratulations
yeah,
on
that's
Schuster
it.
for the $1 million.
That's it, 100%. Make your money, bro.
Yeah,
All right, let us know in the comment section below what you think about all those topics. And now we move into round 8. Okay, starts off on Thursday, 3 games. Okay, so the first 2 games, which are the Warriors, Titans, Roosters, Dragons v Roosters, they would have been finished by the time, or will be coming out at halftime, roughly around halftime this episode of the Dragons Roosters game. So probably miss a game and a half. All right, but we'll see how we go. Okay.
This 3 games really shafted us this week.
Yes, but we'll see how it goes when it comes to we'll know the results before the episode drops.
Yeah, 100%.
So let's see how it goes. All right. Like I said, Warriors Titans kick us off 2 p.m. Usually for the past 5-6 years or even
Warriors
longer.
Melbourne, hasn't it
It's
been?
been Warriors Melbourne. They've changed it. I don't know why.
I was looking at that literally before I came.
In
But
Melbourne as well.
all I know is Warriors in Melbourne on Anzac Day.
Yeah,
Why?
and they've changed it.
Yeah, why?
I have no idea.
That's very random.
Have no idea,
And
but
it's Warriors Titans in New Zealand.
in Auckland. Yeah. So
That's probably
that's a
why.
change that's happened. I don't know, but yeah. So with the 2 teams, no big ins or outs. The big ones of course, for the Warriors is Kurt Capewell, who again is going to miss some time out. He's replaced by Jacob Laban, who's filled in there before while he was out. And then for the Titans, you do have Aaron Schaub back from injury. He's been out all season, but they haven't picked him. He's still he's in the reserves. I do think he should play ahead of Hardy Smith-Shields
100%.
in the centres. Okay, just more experience, player that's been there.
Just an all-around better player, I feel.
Yeah, that's what I feel like as well. But saying that, I do think the Titans will need more than Aaron Schaub to save in this game.
100%.
Warriors coming off a very disappointing result. I wouldn't say performance because they didn't do anything wrong.
That's right. They've been close for the past 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And everyone's probably thinking this is going to be a blowout. I don't think it'll be a blowout.
Versus the Warriors?
Yeah.
Titans?
Yeah.
No, listen, the Titans are building
Yeah, they're edging
to
closer.
a win.
They're edging closer to it.
They're literally crawling their way to a win. Do I think it's going to come against the Warriors? No.
No, I don't think
Do I think it's going to be a thumping? This is the first time in 3 weeks. I'm not going to say 50 plus to the 10 playing the Titans.
Yeah.
Watch it be 50 plus.
That happens to us. That's
Yeah.
why it tends to happen.
Yeah, so I have the Warriors by 10 points.
Yeah, I've got the Warriors as well by
Yeah.
around 10 points.
Yeah.
But
Alright.
quickly on the Warriors,
Yes.
before you move on, it just reminded me they have signed Nathan Cleary's younger brother,
Yes, Jet Cleary,
Jet Cleary. Yeah,
which we spoke last year with Luai moving to the Tigers.
yeah.
Well, like they're paving the way for Jet Cleary to come in and partner his brother.
I don't see why he wouldn't. Apparently, he's a good player.
No, apparently there's bigger raps on him than Nathan was at his age.
Yeah, 100%. Nathan did play in New Zealand as well.
For the Warriors.
I think in the reserve grades.
No, he never did.
No,
No, Ivan Cleary coached the Warriors.
I know Ivan, but
no,
I
Nathan
heard something
never
about Nathan playing there.
No, never played there.
He didn't play juniors there.
No, I don't think so.
I don't know. I heard something about it.
I don't think so.
But Ivan, their dad, was there.
Was
too.
there.
So
You don't
why
know.
not let him go there?
Let him go and come back.
Yeah.
Doris Walsh. I don't know, but they've signed him, but it's a 4-year contract as well.
It is a long time, and I know that their halfback Johnson he's only 33.
Yeah,
So
Sean.
he should. I don't feel like
Is he
should-
33?
He's only 33.
Isn't he 35?
No,
I thought he was 35. He's 34. Yeah, okay.
I don't know why they're talking about him retiring now. Like he's playing the best he's played in a while.
Yeah, the past 2 seasons. This season looks very good.
Yeah, players like Ben Hunt older than him, Daly Cherry Evans older than him.
yeah.
They're signing on for another couple of years.
Yeah.
So I don't see why he can't either.
No, maybe it's for the future.
Yeah, maybe.
You don't know, but I think it's a good for Jet Cleary to go. Panthers can also, or he'll probably go back to the Panthers whenever he wants after the 4 years.
Yeah.
They do have Schneider there, who does look like he's gonna probably take over from Luai when he goes,
Yeah,
because
100%.
what he's showed this season, he looks like a handy
He's been
player.
solid, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. Good on him, but Jet Cleary, I think, is going to get his opportunity next year or maybe the following year after that. But if he was to stay at the Panthers, how long would that have been? I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, we move on.
Up the ones anyway.
Yeah, fucking oath. Anything with the Waz is all positive. All right, we move on. This is the big one, the inaugural Anzac Day game. Okay, for the Yonkers now, for as long as I can remember, it's been the Dragons versus Roosters on Anzac Day, and it's always a barnstormer.
Yeah, 100%.
All right, big breaking news with the Dragons. You
Yeah.
got who was it?
Ravela was out. He's been ruled out.
Ravalawa has been ruled out, and
Jack Bird goes into centre, Lomax to the wing.
Jack Bird to the centres. Lomax goes to the wing, okay, which, tough luck, Lomax, all right? You played last week, that's it.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, sure. Every week you want to be a
That's
centre?
it, just once, all right? But for the Roosters, Daniel Tupou out, Victor Radley out as well.
Yeah, big out.
Sam Walker and Dominic Young come back in, okay? I think Dominic Young is a negative there, okay?
yeah?
And Sam
I'm
Walker
worried about him, bro, straight out.
is a positive. Listen, Dom Young, if you don't give him space, he can't do shit.
Yeah, that's true.
Can't do shit.
If we defend like we did last week, I don't think he'll get much room.
No, but if he gets space, he'll...
If you can
He'll
contain
run
someone like Zalesniak, you can contain fucking Dominic Young.
Yeah, well, it's space. He works with space.
We'll see
That's
how
what
it
it is. All right, but anyway, Sam Walker back in.
Big positive for the Roosters because Kiri's just not cutting it at 7.
Yeah,
For
okay.
for me anyway.
No, it's shown.
Yeah.
It's shown their last couple of performances without him. And Kiri goes back to 5'8". And who else was it? And then Michael Jennings comes in to replace, what's his name? Daniel Tupou, who was ruled out late. But the big thing here, I want to talk about the Roosters, right? We didn't get into them last week as much as I wanted to. I'm going to talk about them this time. So these guys, their premiership window for me is closing. Okay? Yeah. So they have 5 players. I wish Bill was here so we could talk about it. See
Yeah, I
what
know.
he thinks.
I know.
5 players off contract. But these 5 players that they're probably going to lose, right, is Jadwier Hargreaves, who's their leader in the forward pack.
100%.
You've got Joey Manu, who's gone to rugby.
Big loss.
And you've got Joseph Suwali, who's gone to rugby as well.
Massive loss.
Them 3 players alone, right?
Yeah.
You cannot replace them.
It changes the structure of the whole team.
100%. You can't replace them.
That's the middle and the 2 edges being a bit like somewhat depleted.
Yeah.
How do
Well,
you
not somewhat. The backs are...
I only said somewhat because Warrior Hargreaves is 30, 36
yeah,
or whatever.
Warrior
He's
Hargreaves
getting on,
is the leader.
but he brings the mongrel to their forward
and
pack.
the leadership as well.
100%.
Like when they're down, they look to him and he'll G them up.
Yeah, 100%.
But you've got the class of Joey Manu and the athleticism of Suwali.
100%.
You cannot replace them.
Yeah, I know.
Because
And
where are you going to get another Joey Manu from? Where?
You won't get another Joey Manu.
You
That's the
can't.
problem. And even Suwali, when
Where
you
you gonna
play him
get-
in the right spot,
On the wing.
Suwali is a freak.
Where are you going to get another Suwali from?
You know, if they don't have these types of players in the reserve grade, there's no one on the market that can accommodate for these three
No.
players.
And then the who they've been linked with and who they're probably going to sign is Gagai from the Knights.
Little Gagai,
No, from the Knights. I forgot his first name.
Dane,
Dan Gagai. That's who they're linked with.
old Gagai.
Yes.
Look, if he puts his Queensland jersey on,
Yeah.
it might be a good signing.
But it's not Joe Manu and it's not
It's
Suwali.
not even. Look, he's been playing good footy.
Yeah, but he's not
But he's not that caliber,
And
no.
he's old.
Yeah, 100%.
He's getting on.
100%. And what are they going to leave fucking Jennings on the other side?
No, I don't know what's gonna happen.
I don't know, bro. It's going to change the dynamic of the Roosters big time.
I honestly feel like their premiership window is closed. This is the last season they can do something.
You know what?
For a
but-
few more seasons, they got to rebuild.
Yeah, they're 100%, but they're not rebuilding as much as other teams are rebuilding.
No, but they do. They know the money's available there.
Of course.
What are they waiting on? I don't know.
Uncle Nick.
Uncle Nick is ready there with the
Those
brown paper bag.
Yeah, those brown paper bags.
But yeah, so that's what I think of the Roosters.
Look, if they don't step up this year either, I think their premiership window is closing slowly from now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Because and you see one injury and they're ruined.
Yeah, 100%.
It was one injury.
So, the main injury is Sam Walker.
Sam
As soon
Walker,
as
that's
Sam
what I'm
Walker's
talking about.
gone, the whole team is...
It folded. It folded. Now, what I think should happen to the Roosters, right, this season, to give them the best chance of actually playing finals and actually making it to the grand final we thought they'll both be in, winning the grand final that you thought they'll win,
Yeah,
right,
100%.
is
Putting money at fullback.
no. Put him on 5'8", drop Kiri.
Who do you put in centres? You leave Jennings there?
You leave Jennings there.
Yeah. You know what? It's not a bad idea because Kiri is on his last legs.
He's done.
He's not.
done.
He doesn't have that direction and that.
As
that
much
go
as I
forward that he
rate him,
used to.
I think he's been a great player. He just looks so much. He's so off the pace.
Yeah, look, we said the same thing about Tedesco last year when he was losing his confidence and whatever.
But it's different.
If
A fullback
Kiri-
and a 5'8" is different.
100%.
Yeah.
But if Kiri can find that form again, the Roosters will be a fucking force.
100%, but I think he's just done. He's too old.
Yeah.
He's too many head knocks.
I agree. And Joey Manu in that 5'8" position is the best option for him.
100%. That's what I think should happen. Now, do I think they're going to do it? Probably not.
No, they
Okay,
won't.
they'll stick loyal 100%, but that's what I think should happen. Now, let's talk about this game. Get into the nitty-gritty, all right? Straight up, I think the Dragons win, and I think they win comfortably.
That's a big call.
I think they win comfortably. The Roosters, now they can't come. If the Roosters play to their potential, they should beat you.
100%. I agree.
This game should be a Roosters win.
Yeah, I agree. Especially because it's not at win.
Yes.
It's not a win.
I forgot about that. But no, just what they've shown me is just like nothing. We said it last episode on the review of the last round. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. All right? They look like they don't care. Like it's like,
That's what I was going to say. There's no heart there.
yeah, that's what it is.
There's no heart. They're just playing. They're out there just to play.
Yeah, they're just going
Their
through
errors are too much.
everything. That's it.
Everything's just getting out of hand with them. Like, obviously, we both know, and Bill's here now. We all know they're a force when they play.
Yes.
But it's the matter of when are they going to play and if they come to play. That's what it comes down to. And their handling is always, you always say it every week, their handling's never going to be there.
Bill says it every week. If we can hold the ball, we'll thrash them, whoever they're playing.
I was going to ask him. I was going to tell him now. So,
Yeah.
Bill, what do you reckon he's going to be like? So, if I say this every week, if we keep the errors out of the game, we should win comfortably.
I completely agree with you, Bill.
Thank you, Bill.
I completely agree with you. It's so true, but
Oh, yeah.
if the Roosters hold the ball, they beat yous.
Because they've got firepower on every part
Yeah,
of the
they
field.
beat yous,
Yeah.
right? But can they hold the ball? I don't see it.
No, maybe
I
not.
honestly don't see it.
I've got Dragons by 8.
Yeah, I've got Dragons by 10 plus, honestly.
Big
Honestly. I don't. The Roosters are just that. It's like they don't care.
I know,
But if
so-
there is a game to fire them up, honestly, it's the Anzac Day game.
That's the problem. That's my biggest thing on why I reckon it'll be closer than 10 plus. Because I still reckon we'll win, and I'm not very confident, but you know what? It's a feeling. Like
Listen,
I'm more confident in this game than I was with the Warriors game last week.
Yeah, okay. So listen, if they both come out and play to their full potential, Roosters rump yous, thump yous,
I have full potential. Yeah.
full potential. If they come out and go through their sets and kick and do backline plays,
100%.
Tedesco gets involved, they get
100%.
Joe Manu involved, they'll destroy you.
Yeah,
It won't even be close.
100%.
But is that going to happen? I see literally it's like a 0.1% chance of that happening.
That's a big call.
'Cause they haven't done it. They've done it in round one. They done it against South. They fired up. and they haven't done it since.
There's so much firepower on that.
That's what I'm
fucking field.
saying. Yeah, you seen it in one half against the Dogs. They pumped us.
Yeah, literally 26 points or something.
Pumped us.
Hopefully that doesn't come down to that. My heart will be at my knees.
Yeah, no, that was the worst feeling. But let's see how they go.
Yeah.
Let's see how they go.
Up to
All right.
Dragons.
So we both have Dragons here. I'm sure the Bill would have had Roosters. And then the last game on Thursday, it is the Storm versus the Rabbitohs. Again, without Latrell Mitchell.
The season just keeps getting worse.
Big in for the Rabbitohs. Damien Cook.
Oh, he's been recalled.
We're called up to the starting lineup. Dry Arrow is in on the bench. And you have Jacob Gagai finally returning to the first grade team.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, in replace of Tyron Monroe.
Oh, Monroe.
Yeah, who unfortunately got injured last week. His first, not last week, but the week before that. His first showing of the season.
Yeah.
And then for the Storm, they're the same exact team who beat the Roosters last week.
Narrowly.
All right, but
What the fuck is this yo-yo?
I don't know, bro.
This yo-yo effect that Dimitri has.
I have no idea.
I'm going to drop you, I'm going to bring you back up. I'm going to drop you, I'm going to bring you back up. What the fuck is
I don't
that?
know, but their bench now, they have Peter Mamazoulis
Yeah, that's
and
all right. He's all right. I love
Sevilla Javier.
Oh. One of them's going to have to jump in the lock position.
I don't know what he's doing. He's dropped Talis Duncan, who I think he should be playing him.
Yeah, 100%.
Right, he's on the reserves.
He's a good player, that kid.
He does have Isaac Thompson on the reserves. I don't know. Does that mean Jacob Gagai, who there's a lot of raps about him, right? Scored in his one game that he played. Is he going to come in and replace him last second? You have no idea. Jai Gray isn't at fullback. I think if Jai Gray has 2 more games to perform the way he played his first game.
So we've only seen him play one game. We're hoping he backs that up. I don't want the Rabbitohs to win. But we're hoping he backs that up and he keeps Latrell. Actually, no, we're not hoping that.
No, but
I'm gonna cut it there.
just for added, like, no bias here, right? If Jai Gray performs, Latrell comes back and plays centre.
Yeah, well, that's why I don't want it to happen.
Yeah, because it'll be better.
Because
for them.
he's such a Latrell, whether anyone likes it or not, he's a gun
Centre.
in the centre.
Yeah, even at fullback, but he's just too lazy for fullback.
Yeah, and if that kid plays to his potential, he's gonna be a gun. Running with Latrell, they're both guns. The Rabbitohs could be fucking lethal again.
Well, they should be. They've got the team. Other than the full pack, they are very, very thin on the full
besides
pack.
Thomas Burgess, they're not looking.
Yeah, that's it. All right, who do you got in this game? You got second versus second last.
No, I've got Melbourne.
I've got Melbourne. I've got Melbourne as well. Do you think it's gonna be
It'll be
finally
10
Melbourne
plus.
can win more than 10
It'll
points?
be 10 plus.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see it as well. I think Storm by 10 plus. I don't know how much, but 10 plus. All right, we move on. Friday night, Seagulls versus Parramatta. Okay? This is a rivalry that they do hate each other, but what do you say? Okay, let's talk about ins and outs, right?
What do you say?
Bryce Cartwright again, ruled out. All right.
Is he?
Yes, he's replaced by Ryan Madison, who finally gets a start.
He was playing good before the start of the
Cartwright?
season. No, even Ryan Madison.
Yeah, both of them. They're very good players, all right? And then you got for Manly, they're 1 through 17, okay? But again, we looked at each other straight like,
Well, what can you say? It only goes one way here.
yeah.
There's not much you can talk. There's no many changes in the teams. There's no point of breaking it into
Oh,
depth.
sorry. Idiot. My bad. Ethan Sanders.
Yeah.
He comes in to play 5'8", makes his debut.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I forgot that. It's a big
Didn't he just sign somewhere else?
No. Ethan Sanders, no, not him. Who was that? I know you're talking about. But Dejan Arce gets dropped. Okay. He's on the reserves.
Oh, I don't understand.
Ethan Sanders comes in, makes his debut at 5'8". Not the time for it.
No, it's literally not the time.
Really not the time for it. I think this is
Arthur clutching at
Arthur,
straws.
thank you. Arthur clutching at straws. He's feeling a bit of the Dimitri pressure.
Yeah, 100%.
His job is on the line.
Oh, you reckon? Is that deep?
It's bad.
It's not just the Moses
No,
effect?
it's bad.
Of course it's bad. It's very bad.
The way they performed last week against the Dolphins, who had half their team out.
You know, there's so much information to that game that I didn't even know. I seen a clip of Billy Slater talking
Yeah.
about it. That kid that they brought in. Did they bring a kid in?
Who?
Oh no, sorry, that's a different game. I will talk, the Dolphins. Sorry, yeah, the Dolphins.
Yeah, Trey Fuller.
Yes,
Yeah.
he wasn't even in their top 30.
30, yeah.
They had
needed
to ask the NRL for an exemption to bring a fucking kid
players
in.
in. That's how much outs they had.
And apparently he's not young. He's like 27.
Yeah, no, he's old.
I
You
didn't
can't even see it.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, no, he looks like he's balding the guy.
There's so much factors that went against the Dolphins' way in that game, and for Parra to come out and play like that,
That 10 minutes where they shut off,
yeah, was the most horrendous.
that's
thing.
where the pressure is built on Arthur.
Yeah, yeah,
Because if you lose a game, you lose a game. It happens sometimes.
yeah. But you're leading
But
comfortably.
for you're leading at halftime. You're leading at halftime. You come out from the 51st minute to the 61st. You let in 4 tries.
You know what? Out of nowhere,
That's what's built the pressure. That 10 minutes put the pressure on Arthurs.
they literally. It's not even like they lacked off. They fell asleep.
Yeah,
they shut down.
Shut down completely.
That was like versus 10th graders.
And then apparently they've had a team meeting afterwards, and Arthur's walked in, had a couple of words, and then let the senior players talk. And I think he done the right thing. Okay, I don't know how people get this information.
That's another leak. That's another leak coming out of the shit.
But anyway, that's what broke. I think that is how to get a response from your team. Dropping Dejan Arce, I don't think that's the answer to your problem.
No, it's definitely not.
But yeah, Ethan Sanders gets his chance, and let's see what he does with it. They come up against the Manly team, who have been looking amazing. They're sitting 3rd, 5th, okay? Again, like you said, there's only one way this game's going to go.
Yeah, 100%.
It's just by how much.
That's my thing. It's 13 plus. In my heart, it's 13 plus.
Yeah, I think 20 plus. I'll go that far. Yeah, I think they'll thump him.
Yeah, no.
I think they'll thump him, and the pressure's going to keep building on Arthur until Mitchell Moses comes back.
Which is not for a long time.
Yeah.
Could he lose his job before that?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Well, how do you feel?
I'm not sure. I don't think Arthur's the problem.
No, I don't think he is either. He's been consistent.
No, I don't think Arthur's the problem. He's been their coach now for 11 seasons.
Yeah.
Which is, for a rugby league coach, a long time.
Not many have been with clubs for 11 seasons.
11 seasons, a long time. I don't think he's the problem at all.
There's no coach now that's been there for 11 seasons
Bellamy.
besides Bellamy.
Yeah. That's it.
Fuck me, so this is the second longest running coach right now.
Yeah, or maybe, what's his name? Trent Robinson. I'm not sure. But he's been there for a long time.
Yeah.
I don't think he's the problem. I do think it's the players. I think they have a squad. We always say it, they have a squad to do good.
Of course they do.
But we all put them out of our top 8. Because we know it's para.
It's just they're in this habit now for the past couple of years anyway. Not the whole 11 years that he's been there. But for the past couple of years, they just slack off.
Yeah.
They lose games that they should be winning.
I agree. I completely agree. All right. But, yeah, so we've both got Manly and thumping. All right, move on. The first Saturday night game. So one game on Friday because of the 3 on Thursday. Okay, move on. Tigers versus Broncos at Campbelltown Stadium. All right. Out for the Tigers, Junior Tupou is out from the on the wing, and Solomon Alaimalo makes his debut. I don't know if it's his debut, but I've never heard of him. So I think it's his debut. And then, but the big news is Broncos. Okay, Ezra Mam out. Ezra Mam out. So Jock Madden just moves from halfback to 5'8", making way for Adam Reynolds, who's back.
I like that.
Yes, and Selwyn Cobbo is out, but good thing for the Broncos is Dean Mariner is back as well.
Oh, is he?
Okay,
good.
So they get a like for like, not like for like, but they get a gun drops. And Dean Mariner, who's been a gun this season, he comes back in. But the big news is Payne Haas is back for the Broncos.
Big Daddy Haas is back.
He's back. Straight into the starting lineup, and I think literally he's losing no minutes, no nothing. That guy's a psychopath. All right. The Broncos have been looking fantastic. The win last week against all odds.
Why is Esmeralda out? Sorry, I'll cut you off.
I think he got a little tinge.
I'm really happy with that, with that outcome.
Why?
For the Broncos. Because I feel like the way Jock Madden performed last week, you don't just shaft him straight out of the side because Adam Reynolds is back in. Slot him into 5'8". He's been playing a lot better than... Even before last week, he's been playing a lot better than Ezra Mam.
Yeah,
Ezra Mam's had his moments.
He's had his moments this season, but he hasn't been like last year's form. But no, Jock Madden last week had his best game of his career.
This could work.
Right? So 100% it could work and it's against his former team.
Yeah.
Who they saw no real,
talent.
Value in him.
Yeah,
not talent. The guy's talented. Most of these players are, but
they all are.
They see no value in him. They let him go. The Broncos picked him up, and he hasn't looked back really. When he's gotten his chance, taking it with 2 hands. Adam Reynolds is back. He's going to be taking over majority of the kicking. So Jock Madden's just going to, just pass the ball around. That's it. All right. This is going to be a fun game to watch, man.
Do you reckon?
Fun game to watch. You got Reece Walsh versus Julian Buller. You've got Galvin, okay, young 5'8" versus Jock Madden, the young 5'8". You've got the 2 old heads, Aiden Caesar versus Adam Reynolds.
Yeah.
Okay. You've got Stefano Otokumanu, who's been playing unbelievable rugby league.
Payne Haas.
Versus Payne Haas. Yeah. Okay.
Big matchups.
Massive matchups. John Bateman, who moves to lock
Oh, that's fucking
Yes,
pretty handy.
I love that move.
Yeah.
I love it. Okay, he's coming up against Patrick Carrigan. So it's massive matchups everywhere you
Big
look.
names, bro.
It is. It's massive matchups everywhere you look. All right. It's going to be fun to watch.
Yeah.
I really want the Tigers to win, but I think it's going to be Broncos.
I don't see the Broncos losing this.
Yeah, it's going to. I think it's going to be Broncos.
I don't think they'll struggle with the win either.
Yeah. I think it's going to be close, man.
I like the Tigers. I like the matchups you named, but I don't know. There's something about the Broncos. I rate them very highly, and even though they've lost a few players, they've just put guns in their spots.
Yeah.
And if they just play to their potential, they're gonna mop.
Yeah,
Tigers.
if they play up to their potential,
They'll mop 'em.
they'll mop them. But this is rugby league, and it is a crazy game. The weaknesses I see in the Tigers is Brett Naden and Charlie Staines.
And they're on the same side.
They're on the same side.
Yes.
Right.
Who's fucking coming up against them?
I think
Whoever it
it's,
may be, they're gonna right and burn them.
I think it's Katoni Staggs and Corey Oates.
Corey, that's a bit of a weak link, but
Finisher.
yeah, finish.
And he could jump.
Yeah.
A lot taller than Charlie Staines as well.
Yeah.
But no, I think it's going to be close. I do think the Broncos win it by, let's say, 4-6 points.
I don't know about that one.
That's what I think. I think the Tigers have been very good this season. But
I hope so for a few people's sake. My mum, Tigers fan. Annie.
Yeah, no, I love the Tigers. I've always said if I wasn't a Doggies fan, I'll be a Tigers fan. I don't know why. I do this to myself, but that is the truth. All right. So,
We're bound to be on the bottom of the ladder,
So,
wherever
yeah.
we go.
so yeah, no, I do got Broncos by 6 points.
Yeah.
What do you reckon?
Broncos by 10.
10? Yeah, all right. Move on. Cowboys versus Penrith Panthers in Townsville. Nothing much to say here, but, just a little Nathan Cleary's back.
Oh, no. Ooh.
Yeah, that's
Not crucial information. or
that's
anything.
it. All right, Nathan Cleary's back.
That's a fucking big in.
That's it, really. I got Cowboys by 50.
Oh, wow. Well.
Cowboys, after last week's performance against the Sharks, they have a fucking point to prove.
Oh, 100%.
They have a fucking point to prove.
100%.
Right? Panthers, like I said, Nathan Cleary back, literally the best player in rugby league. The best player in rugby league, okay? He's only going to make you stronger.
The Iceman.
Penrith Panthers have not missed a beat without him.
I was going to say that.
They're fucking killing it.
They've been doing Penrith things even without him.
Without him, right?
Without the
They did lose
Iceman,
that
they've
one
been
game.
icing their games.
They lost that one game without him, but
Yeah, everyone loses a game here.
you
and
lose
there.
a game, right? Nathan Cleary back. It has to be a good game. It has to be.
If the fucking Cowboys come out, they've got a point to prove. Like you
That's
said.
what I'm saying. They have to perform.
They have to come out and play
Especially
to
at
their potential.
home.
If they play with their potential, it's going to be fucking hard for Penrith.
100%.
But that's the thing. Who turns up? Did you see that interview of Todd Carney talking about them?
No.
He got asked. I don't know who was interviewing him. I said this yesterday. Who would make right now? Who would make the top 8 first? The Cowboys or the Bulldogs? He goes, the Bulldogs will make it before the Cowboys because the players like the Townsends and the Drinkwaters and whoever else he named, he goes, they're just not coming out and playing 80 minutes. And as long as these 3 players, I can't remember the third one he named, don't come out and play 80 minutes, they're going to lose every single game. And it makes sense.
Okay, that makes so much sense.
Yeah.
You know what they play in? They play in moments.
Yeah, 100%.
And moments don't win you games.
No.
Sometimes they do. There are players for moments. Yeah. There are players for moments. But you also have players, the majority of the team should be 80-minute players.
Well, that's what, the moments come when it's a close game.
Yes.
Not when you're fucking getting thumped by Sharks,
Yeah.
40-something. The problem is, right, they fade. And we've seen with Para, they faded for 10 minutes and they
Yeah.
got destroyed. You can't do that, especially in today's comp.
100%. Because every team can put power points.
100%.
Every team.
100%.
From the worst to the top. Like you've seen, Titans haven't had a win yet. 2 weeks in a row, they've scored, 30 plus?
Yeah.
So you can see every team can score points.
Against the Manly side, they scored 30 points. And Manly didn't have a fade.
Yes.
So that's the lowest
Yes.
team on the ladder, scoring 30 points against a good side.
Yeah, against a good top team, right? Gone everything what you said, you just reaffirmed it.
Yeah.
I think Panthers win. I think they win comfortably.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. But the Cowboys, if they fucking pull their fingers out, they can make a game out of this.
100%.
They can
can
make a
even
game
win
out of it. 100%. But they need a performance, man. Especially in Townsville, coming off what they showed last week.
Yeah.
They have to perform for their fans. They have to.
Oh, fuck, I wouldn't be happy if I was their fan. With all those big names, they just re-signed Helam Lukey as well.
Yeah, that's right.
With all those big names, you're bound to... Like, Scott Drinkwater last year was playing unbelievable. This year's having his fades.
Yeah, but he's got games where he kills it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He needs
Kills
to be
it.
consistent,
Yeah.
and that's what Carney was saying.
Like their comeback against the Dragons, he ripped you to shreds.
Him, Robson,
Robson,
Chad Townsend, everyone.
But they get quiet. But yeah, no, against the Panthers, if you get quiet, they're gonna mop you.
Oh yeah.
They're gonna mop them. All right, move on. Dolphins v Knights. Now, big one out of here. Right, we didn't talk about it because it broke right after we went off. Finished recording the preview. Kalen Ponga is out for 3 months.
That foot injury really fucked him. It was that pointer before that foot.
Yes.
You don't bring him out when he's hobbling.
Should have never have played him.
The bloke probably didn't even train the week.
Should have never have played him.
No, it was the dumbest decision they can make. I know they have players that can fill in that fullback position.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Because they've got one of the best up and comers in the league in Will Price, right?
Yeah.
They bought him from England. Bill spoke about him a few weeks ago. He looks like a good one,
A good one.
right? Will Price. They still didn't pick him. They picked David Armstrong. I've never heard of him. Don't know if he's a good player or not.
I
but
don't know. Who he is.
Will Price, there's so much talk
Yeah,
coming
there's
out. That
hype. There's hype around this kid.
there's a lot of hype behind him, right? Still doesn't get his chance. But last week, for example, against the Bulldogs, who we're in good form, but we're not the best team.
That's what I'm.
That's a good time. If you're going to debut someone, debut him then, right? But now Ponga's out for 3 months. Your season's done.
100%. 100%.
Knights are not making the 8.
Yeah.
If I'm a Knights fan, I'm happy if I didn't get the spoon. Honest to God, without Ponga,
You know what? If the Titans just turn it up a little bit,
the
Knights are gone.
we'll get it.
Yeah, 100%,
The Knights will get it, right?
100%.
You got the Dolphins who have had injury after injury after injury, right? What they've done is they've changed their play style. And they started to play, let's get through our sets, kick to the corners, tackle hard, do the 1% is correct, and attack will come,
100%.
right? And they showed it last week.
Yeah. They were losing,
tackled
but they
hard.
kept to their
That's
structure.
it. That's exactly what it was. They kept to it, kicking to the corners, tackling, forcing errors, and they reaped the rewards. Now Newcastle had the injured Ponga, and they still didn't change their play style against the Dogs. We ran rampant, right? Now was Ponga still there? Of course not Ponga on 100%, but Ponga's still
But it's
there.
still there, yeah, exactly.
They don't have a Ponga now. You have to change your play style now. You have to.
Bro, you've seen at the start of the season, I was complaining about it for how many games. Ponga likes to sit on the left side. They don't use him. They don't use him. Every time they don't use him, they get pumped.
Yeah.
There's that little couple games in the middle of these past 8 weeks or 7 weeks. They started using him, and their points started flowing. The bloke is their only attacking, outlet. Yeah.
He's.
Now that he's gone, where do they turn?
They have to change their play style. I don't think.
Cogger has to come back first of all.
Yeah.
Is he back?
No, he's not. No, he's still in the reserves, which I don't understand.
Yeah, no.
But that's what I mean by changing play style. Get someone in who their first option is pass and kick.
Yeah, that's what you need. You
That's
need
what
a
Cogger
genuine
is.
half.
You got Jackson Hastings who'll run.
Yeah,
Even if you don't play Jackson Hastings, Tyson Gamble will run. But you got to keep Cogger in there. You have to.
100%. I agree. Hastings and Cogger were complementing each other pretty well.
They were playing
They started
well.
winning.
Yeah.
The first game that Cogger came in, he started using Ponga, and they won that game.
Yeah.
And now that it's gone.
Now both of them, one's dropped, the other one's out for 3 months.
Yeah, how dumb's that?
I don't understand, but what's the coach's name? O'Brien?
O'Brien.
He literally saved his career by the skin of his teeth last week through a miracle 10-win run. Last season, right?
Yeah.
Bro.
It's not going to happen again.
No way. No one in the modern era goes on a 10-game run. No one. It's
That's
very
exactly
hard,
my point.
right? His head by the end of the season is going to be on the chopping board.
How many times does it have to go on the chopping board before he learns that he needs to change his structure?
I don't think he's a good enough coach to do that. Mid-season, I don't think he's good.
Hey, well, he done it last year.
He didn't change his structure. It's just everyone started performing. Ponga was there playing career best footy.
Surely he changed
He
something.
moved Ponga back from 5'8" to fullback, and look, he reaped the rewards.
That's what changed. He changed something. Now he's not.
No, he just went back to what it was. But now he can't go back. There's nothing to go to.
Yeah, that's true.
What's he gonna do?
That's true. No, there's nothing.
What's he gonna do?
There's no attacking outlet anymore.
Yeah. Again, for the Dolphins, the only big player back in, and I don't think he gets a start. No, he doesn't. Is Connolly Lemu, who's injured early on in the season. He's back. Who played second row for him all of last year. But the way they're playing, I wouldn't touch that team. He doesn't. He's still in the reserves. You've got Kurt Donahue comes back from injury as well. He's on the bench.
Player, I like him.
Very good player. He plays on the bench. And the Knights again. Jack Etherington out with that suspension. Kalen Ponga out, like we said, and Thomas Jenkins is out for Enara Tuala, who returns back from injury. All right. Who do we have in this game?
Knights
After I just said Knights are going to get the spoon.
Knights are gonna get the spoon. By the way, they're just looking. I've got Dolphins.
Yeah, I've got Dolphins, and I got
Well, like
Dolphins.
8+.
Nah, got them comfortable. Like 8 is pretty comfortable.
You know what? Yeah.
20, honestly. Like they're gonna thump them.
If they come out and perform the way they did the second half last week, they could probably pump them.
That's what I reckon. That's what's gonna happen. They're gonna thump them. We move on to the last game of the round: Raiders versus the Sharks. Now again, you want to talk about the importance of Ponga on a team. Okay, Jamal Fogarty.
Fuck me, dude.
Same exact thing as the Knights. Big and Ponga to the Knights.
Yeah.
Jamal Fogarty to the Raiders has that impact on him. He's out for 3 months as well.
He's been their biggest asset. We have praised him week in, week out.
Week out.
We had him on the bottom of the ladder, me and you. But that kicking game has kept them fucking more than afloat.
Yeah, they've kept him in the top 8.
That kicking game, he's been playing out of his skin, literally.
Yeah.
And now they've already had problems with getting someone to pair with him. Who the fuck can replace him?
Well, like we said on the review, Kyle Weeks.
Yeah.
Kyle Weeks comes in. He's replacing Jamal Fogarty.
At 7?
At 7, he's going to be the halfback who I don't think he's ever played halfback in his career. But where tough times for Canberra, they couldn't really do anything much.
Yeah.
Okay, so Kyle Weeks does come in. He gets his first crack in a Raiders jersey. All right, and then we got the Sharks. They're out. Fucking idiot. Braden Trindle.
Yeah.
Okay, he's out indefinitely. We don't know how long he's out for. He's replaced by Daniel Atkinson, who we've seen before. Looks like a handy player.
Yeah, doesn't look
but is he going to have the effect that Trindle has had? The Sharks hope so. Let's see if he does.
He just needs to support Hines, and that's what he needs to do.
That's all it is. Get that pressure off Hines. Let him do his thing.
Literally.
They'll
Just be
go
a
good.
passenger.
All right?
Be happy.
I'm very happy Chevy Stewart keeps his spot at fullback after last week's fucking romping.
Yeah, I was worried about him, man.
Yeah, no, he keeps his spot, okay. Other than Jamal Fogarty and Braden Trindle for the Sharks, they are unchanged.
Fucking idiot.
All right. You got the Sharks. He's a fucking idiot. Anyway, the Sharks sitting in first, comfortable, playing great footy, going through their paces, right? Last week, everything clicked and they ended up thumping the Cowboys.
Yep.
I think the Raiders, without Fogarty, it's going to be a massive ask.
Very sad to say, but they're going to decline heavily.
Yeah, they have been declining. You've said it here. The decline, it's going to start. It started already. They were first at one point. They're 7th now. I do believe they're going to fall out of the 8 very, very quickly. Okay.
They'll be battling the Knights for the spoon.
They're going to be down there. Yeah. They're going to be down there, but it's literally none of their own accord. It was very unlucky.
It's sad.
All right. Because they were playing fantastic footy. All right. But Fogarty out.
Without someone to steer that team, it's just, there's no direction.
No one. They don't have the experience as well. It's a very young side.
It is.
All right. So I do have Sharks by 10+.
Me too.
Yeah. All right. And the Bulldogs have the bye.
How you feel about that? 4-point win.
Very happy. Very happy. Just literally, usually I hate the bye. Like I said last week, you always want to see your team play. But the fact that we won last week, 4-point victory, okay, this, like I said as well, if games go our way, okay, during the week, we should find ourselves in the top 8.
Do you feel like you will be?
Come next round? No, I don't think so.
Yeah. But it can happen.
It can happen, but no, I don't think so. I think, if we can find ourselves in the top 10, I'll be happy.
Yeah.
And then we've got the Tigers coming up, who are a team below us. If they win, they get equal on points. They stay equal on points, so it's going to be important.
It'll be a very, very good game.
Yes, the next week's going to be cracker game.
Yeah.
All right, but yeah, so that's what this round of Rugby League has. It's the Anzac round. It's always fun, especially the Dragons Roosters game.
Well, that's what I think.
Sold out, by the way.
Yeah,
the Dragons Roosters game, which is going to be crazy. I reckon it's going to see a red and white.
We've been to one,
yeah,
and it's been fucking unreal.
Cracker atmosphere. We went to the one where I'm sure people remember the one at ground where they had to stop the game because of the bad weather.
Right after Mitch Rain scores a try, the rain gets too heavy.
Stop it. The ball's floating on the field.
You're literally in the tunnel.
Yeah, in the tunnel. Got flooded. The tunnel got flooded, yeah. So we were at that game. All right. Crazy atmosphere.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing. When I think of like Anzac Day footy, it's only Dragons versus Roosters for me. I don't think of anything else. I know Melbourne and Warriors had their thing.
Had that thing, but they
had it. I don't know I don't know what the fuck that's about. And there was another game that they play on that day too.
No, they were the two main ones. They were the two main ones. Always.
Yeah, but it's always the Dragons Roosters. It's been like a tradition on Anzac Day.
For a long time.
And it's always a good game. Should be a cracker game.
Yeah. All right. No, but I'm going to enjoy it, being a neutral watching it. I think the Dragons will win. and I want the Dragons to win as well. All right. So, that's my 2 cents on it. Please let us know in the comment section below about everything we spoke about today. Go to our description below. Find our socials there. Our TikTok, Instagram. Like if you haven't already. Follow the pages if you haven't already. Like this video. Share it with your friends and family. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Ring the bell. Stay notified. That's right. Nice. Lovely. And we'll see you next week. Peace.